Welcome to the award-winning In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. Just ahead, part 2 of our interview with Sabra Sparkman on the Hot Rod Tour of Texas, where they are right now and how things are going and what's just ahead. In Jeff's Car Culture, drivers' homes. No, we already did that.
We did that. I did it out of
We did
order.
that last
My
hour.
fault.
You swapped
I
them.
know. My fault. We could do it again.
Well, what are we going to do in its
No, we're
place?
going to do Motor Minute. We'll do Motor Minute. Motor Minute's going to be, we just flipped them.
Okay, I know. I know. What happened?
I did it.
You did it.
I did it.
You guys
It's
are
my
killing.
first mistake this year, so.
Okay. Mr. Mars, are you going to do day tripper destinations, or are you going to flip the lid on us on this one too?
No. I'm with you. I'm following the schedule. I'm just trying to keep up with the pictures, though.
Oh, we got a schedule. Okay.
Howdy, along with Mike out of this world, Mars. We always need more Jeff Zekin, Chief Engineer David Ainsley. I'm Don Armstrong. Thanks so much for joining us today. Do we have Sabra with us?
No, she hasn't got back with us yet. I'm watching for her, though.
All right. Well, I had a bunch of car stories that I'm not going to be able to get, news stories that I'm not going to be able to get to. So in the meantime and in between time, while we wait for her to rejoin us, if she does, she's probably had enough already and said, screw them.
She's probably down at the bottom of the hill having trouble getting a signal.
Truck Month wasn't the same this year at Chuck Anderson Ford. Ford's annual March pickup promotion typically jumpstarts the spring selling season with deals on the F-150, a massive moneymaker for the company and its retailers. But this year, Ford and its dealers are still reeling from a fire 7 months ago that disrupted production at a New York plant that supplies aluminum for the bodies of Ford's pickups and SUVs. Another fire at the same plant in November set back recovery efforts and prolonged the pain. Chuck Anderson Ford, less than 20 miles from Ford's F-150 Kansas City, Missouri plant, usually starts Truck Month with about 70 pickups. This year they had only 9. It's a heap of a mess. Nick Anderson, the dealership's manager, told Newsweek, outside of COVID, I've never seen an F-150 shortage like this. Dealers around the U.S. grappling with an undersupply of a vehicle that's a reliable profit pillar and the leader in an intensely competitive segment. The automaker is scrambling to boost production, but has signaled that inventory levels may not stabilize until the second half of the year. Data firm Catalyst IQ, which powers the Automotive News vehicle price and inventory tracker, said F-150 stocks have fallen 43% since the initial September 16th fire at the Novelis aluminum plant, all but wiping out a commanding supply lead over its rivals. So if you're looking for an F-150, well, good luck.
Wow.
Dealers are being asked to report competitors who violate Federal Trade Commission vehicle advertising rules to help the agency catch industry bad apples, according to an FTC official. So in other words, they're asking the dealers to be a snitch.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'll tell you what,
Hey.
I'm sure I'm glad I'm not in that circle.
Snitches get stitches.
Yeah. Christopher Mafarage, director of the FTC's Bureau of Consumer Protection, said at a webinar that the agency wants help honest dealers compete on an even playing field. His response came near the end of a 50-minute webinar that covered a variety of dealer concerns. Mafarage was asked what dealers should do if they're following the FTC rules, but a competitor down the street is not. The FTC's call for the industry self-policing follows warning letters that the agency sent to 97 dealership groups in March about potential price advertising violations. So if you get drawn in to some dealer because of an ad, make sure that the ad is being honest with you and it's not some, lead to bring you into the
Lost
dealership.
leader, but
They didn't really have a hotline, though, did they, to call?
What
I
about
didn't go
this?
that
What
far.
about secret shoppers? You and I work for the same dealer, and I'm going to send you around the city to go check on these ads, and you're going to be building a case against them. So a secret shopper can do the same thing.
Or even better, somebody down the street or across town is outselling me this month, and I'm going to send in some calls and say how they're cheating and stuff to get them investigated, even if it's not real.
See, Mr. Mars, that's why you're over there. So the people don't come and
watch out for Mike.
beat us up over here together.
His address is info at
Yes.
inwheeltime.com.
Exactly. Good Lord. Yeah. No. I say, well, we could call our Houston Automobile Dealers Association, but they're going to go, you know what? We'll let that play out before we make any comment.
Your
Maybe
government's
be
doing
my
that
guess.
now. Yeah, exactly. It's happening now.
Okay, you really ready to get ticked off on a Saturday morning?
We did that at like 9:45 this morning.
Would you like to be ticked off on a Saturday morning
No.
about this story that I'm about to read you?
Sure, go ahead.
Because
Kick
it
us
really ticks me off. It ticked me off so much that I wanted to make sure that you guys knew about this.
We're all
You
gonna
want to
be
share being
We're
ticked
going to
off.
be miserable together.
Mary Barra earned $29.9 million just last year, again making her the highest paid Detroit 3 CEO.
She got a
So
raise.
when you go out and you buy your General Motors vehicle, whatever it is, think of that. How many millions you're putting into her pocket.
Yeah, she was 20.
GM increased Barra's total compensation 1.4% in 2024, according to an April 20th filing with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission. Yeah, there's that.
Well, she just because she was 27 million was a couple of years ago.
Hey, does she have a husband? What does he do? Is he kind of like Nancy Pelosi's
He
husband?
goes to the bank a lot.
I would imagine he probably lays low. Oh, you go ahead.
See,
honey.
like
you
you
go
said,
ahead, honey, and make some more money.
they increased her pay by 1.4%. So she only got a 1.4% raise.
Yeah. And how much was that?
Well,
And
I mean,
what is she
they don't
making
talk
now?
about that. They
And
only
what
want to
is
talk
she
about the
making now?
1.4%. Yep.
Here,
The
let
rest
me
of that
repeat
stock
that.
options and bonuses, that all
So
don't
do
count.
you do your own taxes, Mike?
No.
There you go.
Barra's base salary of $2.1 million has stayed constant for several years. Her stock
There you
awards
go.
rose. Let me finish. Her stock awards rose 11% to $21.6 million, and non-equity incentive plan compensation fell 26% to nearly a measly $5 million.
Where are her stocks at? Is it in Ford or Stellantis?
That's it.
She's making them
How-
phone calls to the
Here, wait a minute. Let me get the hotline. Hey, Mary, did you hear what Jeff said? Well, and here's part of the reason I would imagine, not that she had anything to do with it, because it's the board of directors, I'm sure, but GM has indefinitely delayed its next generation full-size electric truck program amid waning EV sales and a pivot back to the internal combustion engine and hybrid technology. Automaker has been developing lower-cost, refreshed versions of the all-electric GMC Sierra, the Chevy Silverado Escalade IQ, and the Hummer SUV and pickup with a target start of production of 2028. That, according to three people with knowledge and snitches of the plan who requested anonymity. Of course they did.
So there's only 3 people.
Suppliers
Yeah.
were recently informed that the next generation program was halted with no new timetable specified. Supplier executives and analysts told Crane's Detroit Business that they do not expect to see a new generation of the electric vehicle line until 2030 or beyond. Oops.
Crazy.
Does Buzz Smith still have a job?
I don't know.
I don't know. That,
He
I'm
does.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Mike says
I,
he
don't-
does.
I don't. I'm sorry I even brought that up, but I just was wondering.
Well, you said you wanted us to get ticked off. So.
Okay. Well, speaking of getting ticked off, let's get ticked off a little bit further. We still don't have Sabra.
I'm not fully ticked off.
Mars. We don't have Sabra.
Not yet.
Have you tried to call her?
I sent a text, but Bobby's driving, so there ain't no telling.
All right. CEO of floor mat maker WeatherTech
Okay.
made some high-end moves in Florida's booming mega mansion market, selling a waterfront mansion in Fort Lauderdale for $34 million and a vacant home site fronting the Atlantic Ocean for $105 million. The guy's name is David McNeil. He founded and owns the 37-year-old Illinois company, or is that Illinois company, well known for its Super Bowl commercials. In January, President Trump picked McNeil for a spot on the Federal Trade Commission. Of course he did. With his wife, Melissa, McNeil sold the Fort Lauderdale house on Isla Bahia Drive, April 7th, for $34 million. It had been on the market for 2 years with an initial price of $50 million. Oh,
He took a hit. He
16
took a
million.
hit. My
8
goodness.
days later, the couple unloaded a 3.5-acre parcel on Ocean Boulevard in Manalapan, about 38 miles north, for $105 million. Wonder what he's fixing to do.
We need a GoFundMe page for him to recoup
Him,
that
for
loss,
us.
for the loss he had.
And we ought to hit him up
Yeah.
with, hey, bud, you got a couple million to spare the in-wheel time car talk show.
Mary
don't you?
Barra sent us.
You can even sponsor the show.
Yeah.
How much are those spots? Oh, $50,000 a piece. A bargain at any price. You bought the Super Bowl, for God's sakes. You know, 50 million.
And I've got WeatherTech in my car.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, you helped contribute to
I like
this
them. The front floor-
conundrum.
Well, because Buick doesn't have them yet, and they don't know when they're going to make them.
Wait a minute.
Buick
They don't
doesn't-
have what?
The rubber floor mats for the they advertise the rear seat
Jeff,
and the back.
Jeff, it's Buick. They make carpeted floor mats.
I have carpeted floor mats. I wanted the WeatherTech.
Why?
Because WeatherTech, they cover, they're better. The floor mats that they have factory, they wear out. Oh yeah, trust
So
me.
guess what? Then you go and buy another set of carpeted floor
No,
mats.
I just buy it one time, get a WeatherTech, put them in, and they're good.
But it's like putting, rubber floor mats in a rubber floor matted truck.
Kathy's got them in her car too.
Okay.
Yeah, it's what we do.
I'm not putting rubber floor mats in my Corvette. That's just not going to happen.
Well, I understand.
I just
I
take
had
the
a-
floor mats out and I get some Dawn dishwashing
Yeah,
liquid
no, I do,
and,
yeah.
and a water and a broom, and you just scrub them back and forth and rinse them off.
Well,
and
there
they're
you
great.
lost me at broom. You lost me at broom.
Is that what it is? Okay, how about a tire brush? You could use that.
A small one.
I'll buy you one. Bring them over here. I'll
No,
wash
I
them
like
for
my
you.
WeatherTech mats. I wanted them. I got a WeatherTech. Well, Buick made the rear cargo mat. That fits perfect. And Buick makes the rear seat floor mats rubber, but they just don't make the front ones.
Because they don't want to have that image of rubber floor mats in a Buick.
Okay.
You want something a little nicer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I still have
You
them.
could get
You don't know what I do in my car.
I know that. You could get
I probably
you can
don't
get
want
the plush shag carpet
Plush
ones.
smush. They wear out.
Remember the shag carpet floor mats?
Kathy had
I
a
bet
pair
you could buy those.
on her Fusion. She actually wore through the carpeted floor mat, and it wore through the carpet in the car. She had to have that replaced. They're just cheap.
That's you got the car too long.
Yeah. That's,
No,
that-
her car was
that-
3 years old.
That
When we
that's
got
kind
rid
of
of it.
like saying,
was
you know
she
what?
dancing in there or what?
There's
Cheap floor mats, Mike.
I'm sorry, but the ashtrays are full. It's time to get rid of the car.
Okay.
I mean, what?
Note to self: when the ashtrays are full, sell the car.
Do they still have ashtrays?
No,
I don't think they do
they have
anymore.
cup holders now.
You could get those beanbag ashtrays, I guess, and put them up on the dash and
Oh, I remember those.
Oh, yeah.
beanbag ones, because you could put them anywhere.
And you had the little Crown air freshener. Looked like a
Crown.
a King Crown thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That one those on there too.
I thought
Yeah.
that was a bottle cap.
You would.
You
a
put
bottle
in
cap.
whatever you put in it, Mike, is on your business.
Yeah.
There you go.
Exactly. We know what era you grew
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
up in. Uh-huh.
Nice.
Jeff's getting up. He's leaving
No,
now.
I'm done.
Yeah, no.
I'm done. No, I had something here. If we got time, I just want to run this by. If you
Please
got
do.
All right. If you were to, they popping in real quick. If you were to hear a car slogan, would you know what the manufacturer's name would
Probably.
be? Okay. Built for the road ahead. Whose slogan is that?
Ford.
Okay, correct. The Power of Dreams.
Ooh, Power of Dreams.
That'd be Honda. First man, then machine.
Dude,
Another
you
Honda.
got to keep it American made.
Okay, all right.
Better talk to Sabre while you can.
There you go.
Yeah, I know.
There she is.
She is. Are you driving, Sabra? We can't hear her. She's muted or something, Mike.
She went.
So
she went deaf.
continue on with
Yeah,
this.
she's muted on her end.
Okay.
All right,
the
sorry.
road isn't built that can make it breathe hard.
There we go. I got it.
Chevrolet. There you go.
All right. Have you been calling your other boyfriend? I thought she was going to say something else.
know.
I
thought,
did
oh my
too.
God.
We expect that out of Mike, not you.
Yeah, exactly. So where are you guys?
Taking some hard. We left Kendaya and we're headed to 21 into Spring Branch.
Oh,
Spring Branch, Texas. Spring Branch, Houston. Yeah, I
Right.
got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Spring-
So Sabre
And
is
that's
part of the Hot Rod. She's part of the Hot Rod Tour of Texas, and this is day 2 of the tour. And where did you spend the night last night?
We stayed in New Braunfels at the Wyndham
Okay,
there in New
okay,
Braunfels.
Oh
gotcha.
yeah,
Okay,
the drive-in was
so
last night.
the drive-in was last night, and
Greece.
what was on the agenda at drive-in?
Yes, we showed Greece at the drive-in, and we had a
Oh, Greece.
blast.
No doubt.
Yes, we
I'm
had a
sure.
costume.
Oh, they had a costume contest. You would have won
Yes,
that.
we did.
Yeah.
Yeah, good. All right.
We
Oops.
lost her again.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Well, that's
me
what we
see if
get
we
for.
can,
She's out in the middle of nowhere is the
Right.
problem, and they're
See if we
on
can
their
still
way.
talk to her.
What is your destination tonight, Sabra?
I'm trying.
What is your destination for tonight's stay?
We are going to be staying in Fredericksburg.
Nice.
Oh, you're going to drive all the way to Fredericksburg
Yeah.
today. Okay. And then what about tomorrow?
Yeah.
If we lost her. Now, when we stayed in New Braunfels last time we went, we stayed at a haunted hotel. You were in a haunted room in the hotel.
I was.
He was, and it was haunting. It was crazy. We were in a room, and 2 doors down from us in the hallway was Don. And the story that we heard before, everyone bed down for the night was that the hotel was haunted. It was a family, some kids, or something of that nature.
And then they closed it down and have it
closed
redone.
down, right, to have it redone. I mean, they gutted the whole place. Hopefully the ghosts are still there. And Kathy asks about it every now and then. We ought to go back. Well, yeah, we should. Take Don with us.
Yeah, drag Don along.
But it was actually haunted. You had noise or something in your room, and
We had somebody knocking on the door.
yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah.
They
Go
said the
answer
kids
door
do
and
that.
there's nobody there.
Yeah, they said the kids do that. They come in and
The
mischievous.
kids are the ghosts.
The ghosts, the
Yeah.
ghost kids, be mischievous in the
I see.
evening.
Yeah.
That's the story.
It was a fun time though.
Mm-hmm.
We had
It
a
was.
good time. Yeah.
Hey,
Please continue on with the.
yeah, I've got one here. Breakthrough. Just the words breakthrough. What's the slogan for what manufactures that? That would be Cadillac. Standard of the world.
That would be Cadillac.
Cadillac as well.
Yeah.
New standard of the world.
Cadillac.
Cadillac again. Better ideas driven by you.
Ooh, wait. Better ideas driven by you. That would be Ford.
Correct. Quality
Oh,
is
wow.
job one. That's a given. That's an easy one.
Yeah,
there.
that's Ford.
Yeah. Wouldn't you really rather have a?
Buick.
There you go. Blank is all good. Buick is all good.
What? I thought
Isn't
it's
it-
all good.
Isn't it time for a real car? Another Buick.
Wouldn't you really rather have a Buick?
Yep. Excellence for everyone.
Is that Oldsmobile?
Chevrolet.
Chevrolet.
The more you know, the better it works. We'll be there.
Come on, Mars. You got to contribute something
I,
here.
I,
That'd be Chevrolet.
Well, he's over there where they've
I'm
only
not
got
as
one
old
car
as you
dealership,
guys. I don't
so he
remember
doesn't
all
know.
this stuff.
Baseball, hot dogs, apple pie,
And Chevrolet.
There you go. Here's one, Mike. You'll get this one right off the bat. And if you don't, I'll give you a hint. Like a rock.
Chevrolet.
Yeah, Chevrolet.
There you go. Okay. Making sure. There she is. She's back.
Go ahead.
I heard the
Go
beep.
ahead.
I'm going to give you one that's
I don't know.
drivers wanted.
Drivers wanted. Oh,
Volkswagen.
that's not American, obviously.
Yeah.
I think we got her audio.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Okay,
We've
just
got
go
her
for it.
audio, and Sabra's back with us. And here's one of the things that we have found, that it's very difficult to carry a video and audio signal while on the road on the Hot Rod Tour because they're out in the middle of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
They stayed in New Braunfels last night, and they're headed north up to Fredericksburg today. So tell me the names of the cities that are between New Braunfels and Fredericksburg. None
Well,
that I can think
so
of.
far we've gone through Blanco, we went through
Yeah.
Sisterdale, and we went through Candalia, and we dozed just here a little bit ago. We went through Fisher. We're going through Spring Branch right now, and that's where we're going to do our stop. In fact, we've already got cars there waiting on us. And then we are kind of really going to hit the same part of the same route that we did coming to Spring Branch. We're going to go back on some of the road, and then we're going to branch off and go more towards Fredericksburg. We'll take the Willow City Loop, hoping maybe we can see some wildflowers out there with the little bit of rain we've been having. And then we will go probably, I don't know, any little cities that we're going. I know we're doing Lukenbach. Tomorrow is where we're finishing off.
Do you know how big Lukenbach is? It's
Not very big. It's literally
teeny weeny.
Yeah.
The only thing that I know that's in Lukenbach is the dance hall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I want to know what's on the lunch menu today.
I thought it was
Fajitas, fajitas, and it's ready.
Oh man,
We're
They're
gonna
ready.
eat.
we could eat. You
Yeah,
you
y'all can
mentioned
grab
you
your
had a little rain.
fajitas.
Has the weather been cooperating for you? You'd mentioned a little rain.
You know, it's been gorgeous. Last night at the movies, it was just a perfect, beautiful breeze. We've not had any rain, just some light mist, but so far it's been perfect.
That's a big part of it.
No mosquitoes. I heard Bobby say
No
that.
mosquitoes, no bugs, not too many bugs.
Overcast. And then, so when you get to Fredericksburg tonight, what do you got in store for everybody?
We are having a meal served to us at the Archway Resort, and we plan on just kicking back and visiting with everybody. The band that was around the Crowbars is going to be playing on the back patio, and we plan on just kicking and getting in some quality our friends and family that come with us.
And some drinking. There's going to be some
There'll be some
drinking
drinking.
going
Drinking
on
and
up there.
dancing.
And some drink.
I want
Yeah.
pictures
Yes,
of Bobby on the dance
sir.
floor.
Bobby, you going to be out on the dance floor?
I'll get out on the dance floor just for y'all.
That's it. Yeah.
We need
And
video. We need video.
we need video. And I know that there'll be a lot
Do
of
it. I'll do it.
If you're on the dance floor, I know that there'll be a lot of video
We
of
need
you on the dance
we need
floor.
stills. We need video. We need drone shots. We need it all.
That's
Y'all
right.
need
Get that
evidence.
helicopter out there. Yes,
Evidence, that's right. So we can hold it against you later on down the road.
be a good promo for next year.
We're building our own Epstein files.
Right. Right.
No, we're not doing that. No, we're not doing that. Yeah. Well, the best of luck
Yeah.
to you guys. So what happens tomorrow now when you leave Fredericksburg? Where are you headed? I don't know whether they heard or not. So what's the destination when you leave Fredericksburg tomorrow morning?
I lost him again.
Okay.
She's still there, but she's not hearing us.
Okay. Well, let's just get out of that and
Best wishes. Y'all have fun.
Yeah, best wishes. Y'all have fun on your trip, and
Be
we'll be
safe.
thinking of you. And Hot Rod Tour of Texas on Facebook. Okay. Very good. Thanks so much. Hey, we got a couple of things that we need to get in.
Okay,
So,
do it.
Shall we do that?
Did we run out of time?
Well, no, because somebody here on the dais managed to put their feature in another hour of the show.
Yeah, well, that does happen to the best of us, and
Okay.
I'm the best.
All right,
Don't we have a
Mr.
spot
Mars,
coming up?
Mr. Mars, do you happen to have driving destinations? Do we need to
Yeah.
take a commercial
Yeah,
break?
we need to take a break. We missed the first spot.
All right,
Go
well,
for it.
let's go ahead and do
Take
that.
it, Mike.
Hey, the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show continues right after this. Stay with us.
The Tex-Mex dining experience is defined by Lupi Tortilla, your destination for Texas's best beef fajitas and frozen margaritas. Since 1983, Lupi Tortilla has served authentic and time-tested recipes made with the freshest ingredients. Atmosphere is part of the award-winning experience at Lupi Tortilla, all developed in a little house near Highway 6 and I-10 in Houston. Visit any of the Lupi Tortillas and you'll see the same attention to detail in each and every location. Start your Lupi experience with queso flammeado and guacamole, along with a classic frozen margarita. Dine on famous Lupi beef and chicken fajitas or pepper shrimp brochette, or a fish or vegetarian entree, and finish with a scrumptious flan for dessert. Find Lupi Tortilla in Houston, College Station, Beaumont, Austin, San Antonio, and Dallas-Fort Worth. There's a Texas location near you. The recipes are authentic and time-tested. The ingredients always fresh. Loopy tortilla. Eats pretty good. Apple or Android, In Wheel Time podcast can be found everywhere, on the stream and through downloads. Whether you're on the road or at home and searching for a fun car talk show, give In Wheel Time a try. Honest new car reviews, fun, informative interviews with real car people, weekly automotive news, features like Jeff's Car Culture, Mike's Driving Destinations, all on In Wheel Time. Check us out on SiriusXM Podcasts, iHeartRadio, or while you're shopping on Amazon through Amazon Music. InWheelTime.com has a list, so check us out.
We're going to do something a little bit different here. I'm going to give you the recalls for this time period in the past week. You ready? Mm-hmm. Goodyear Tire and Rubber Company. We normally don't do tires, but this one here, I would imagine that there will be some of our fans that actually have these tires. The Eagle F1 Super Sport, size 305/30 ZR21 and 255/35 ZR20. The tire tread may separate.
Yeah, the 21 is on the Camaro, or used to be. That was a different manufacturer.
Fuel pump may fail on the Lexus GS, the IS, and the RC 2016 through 2022.
Wow.
Loss of ABS ESC, extrasensory conception, from brake module failure on the Jeep Cherokee for 2026. Insufficient welds on the child seat tethers, Jeep Cherokee 2026. Instrument panel display failure, Ram 1500, 25, 35, 45, and 5500, 25 and 26 model years. Great. Airbags may deploy unexpectedly. Hi, Martha, what's going? Pow!
Uh-oh.
That. Honda Odyssey 2018 to 2022. Fuel leak at the pipe connection. Genesis G80, 90, GV70, GV80, 21 through 2026.
A pipe connection.
Yeah.
Would that be the filler hose, filler line?
Does that say anything about that?
No,
It just says
fuel
at
leak
pipe.
at pipe connect.
Good luck. It's the only pipe I guess that's on there.
I don't know.
Could be the water hose pipe.
Could be that.
Kia Carnival being recalled for a fuel leak at the pipe connection. 22 to 26. Unexpected downshift can cause loss of control on the Ford F-150 2015 to 2017.
Didn't they have drive shaft issues last week or 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, that was caused by the fact that it downshifts unexpectedly.
And then you lose drive shaft.
And breaks the drive shaft.
See Daisy.
And finally, loss of electronic stability control on the Ram 2500 for 2026. All right, time now to take another quick break here on the In Wheel Time Car Talk Show. We're back right after this.
Your car is a direct reflection of you, so don't be satisfied with color fade or a dingy, dull appearance. Get rid of those terrible automated car wash scratches. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is your Save the Paint company. John Gray and his team of detailing experts can help your car's finish without a full repaint. Searching for real experts in window tint or windshield protection? Gulf Coast Auto Shield. Dash cams, radar detectors, Gulf Coast Auto Shield. Got a new car? Get it protected as soon as you take delivery. If you don't know which of the multitude of protection products to go with, John Gray will give you an honest opinion and won't sell you something you don't need. John will help you understand the many options and pricing right on the spot. He's your guy to have your ride looking its best and protected too. See the state-of-the-art shop yourself. Free tours anytime. Gulf Coast Auto Shield is easy to get to, located just south of the Southwest Freeway on the Sam Houston Parkway. Gulf Coast Auto Shield, full-service luxury car care today and online at gcautoshield.com. Gift giving should be meaningful, and we have an idea. A hand-painted custom illustration of your car from one of the nation's leading artists. Now you can get one or a car show poster customized for you, a friend, or a loved one. Bill Sites will be happy to guide you through the process. No matter what the day, birthday, anniversary, or any day, an Autographics custom illustration adds an extra touch of class to any home. Call Bill today, 832-922-0963. That's 832-922-0963. That's it for this podcast episode of the In Wheel Time Car Show. I'm Don Armstrong, inviting you to join us for our live show every Saturday morning on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and our InWheelTime.com website. Podcasts are available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, iHeart Podcast, Podcast Addict,
TuneIn, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Keep listening, and we'll see you soon.